feel me? Now, before I get started, we gonna go ahead on and say the prayer. Excuse me, I had to plug up my laptop. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Alright. I'm gonna take my glasses off for this one real quick. Alright, wipe my eyes real quick. First and foremost, I want to give thanks to the primordial great mother, the 7 ancestral spirits of creation, the archangels, angels, the ancestors. We come to you to ask for guidance, protection, and to provide safety and to guide us on this journey, on this live stream, to help us with all the information that is going to be shown, given, and talked about. Please protect us from those that claim to be righteous, that are not righteous, that are actually wolves in sheep's clothing, that are also known to be energy vampires, and also known to be imps, and they are also known to be well-known lower vibrational beings. Protect us from them. Ashe. Now, I don't even know how to start because yesterday was pretty good. But I gotta get a shout out to Brother Pisces the King, because he sent me a video confirming, I believe, about the mitochondria, if I'm not mistaken. I subscribe to that sister channel if you're watching, brother. But since I subscribed to her channel, I found something that is very interesting to pretty much help connect the dots even more. So, all of you that's saying the Most High is a male and all of that, there's scientific breakdowns on who was really here first. And when you were in your mother's womb, men, you were female first. I said it in other streams. I'm laughing because this is a good time to be alive. It really is. It's a good time to be alive. I really want you to listen to the video that I'm about to play. Once again, I give a shout out to the brother Pisces the King, because he the one that put me on with this sister. I have to give him a shout out. Every mod that reach out to me through email, text messages, whatever, they send me information. I'm gonna give a shout out to you, because you know why? It's only fair. It's only fair. Now, there's some things I want to play about the woman, but mainly the melanated woman. You say, well, Neg, what you talking about? And what about the melanated woman? Well, you know, we need to really start getting down to the get down. You say, Neg, what you mean? Now, I've been talking about the mitochondrial DNA for what? A couple streams or more. And I kept on telling everybody about what? This planet is feminine. The so-called black woman is the one that holds the mitochondrial DNA. Everybody else don't hold that DNA, right? Then I also said that in the beginning stages, when a boy or a man was in his mother's womb, that he was also a female first. Well, nigga, how the hell is that possible? The videos I'm about to show you on here, YouTube, on our stream, on our channel, is for fair use, educational, and entertainment purposes only. So, beloveds, I'm going to see if we can find the video. Let me see. Let me see if I can remember where it's at. I got so much. Listen, I've been unlocking some stuff and finding stuff, y'all. Give me a second because I found that daggone video, and I was like, gee whiz. And when I say I got so much on here, because I gotta trace back a lot of stuff, because I was just looking. So bear with me, please. And dear brother Pisces the King, I got your favorite video also on standby. If you watching, brother, I got your favorite video with the sister going off. Okay, so you know if you want to watch that again, I got you, bro. I got you on that. I'm trying to. Oh yeah, I got the Pixie video also, fighting the cat. Let me see if I can remember. Let me see. I'm gonna see if I can remember the video that I was looking for. Give me a second, y'all. I mean, this right here. I'm gonna see if I can find. Listen. I couldn't believe that I had the video saved. I'm about to see about the video about the woman. I'm trying to tell you. I'm gonna see if I can find that bad boy. Let me see. Oh yeah, I found that. We found that. So, by all means, how you doing? Leslie? All right, by all means. Like I said, every video, everything that's that has information on here that's not mine, fair use, entertainment, educational purposes only, for everything I show on here on this particular live. So, y'all ready?
Well, you might be saying, well, damn, if this guy, fewer genes missing, then why? I don't understand why he's so strong, why he is so much stronger than she is. Well, let's understand why. The woman has 2 XX chromosomes, 2 of them. She's got 1,400 genes in this X chromosome, and she's got 1,400 genes in this X chromosome. This is what's representative of a feminine being. Meanwhile, he's got an XY chromosome. This one has 1,400 genes, and then this one has 1,300 genes. So why is it that she has all these genes over here, but he only has 100 in this X? And by the way, let me make this clear. This Y chromosome here is derived from the X. It means it comes from. It means scientifically it's impossible to get an X from a Y. So when you keep hearing in the Bible, and forgive me, I'm not trying to dish your religion, but again, we've been told lies. It's scientifically impossible to get an X chromosome from this Y, but this Y came from this X. All boys were originally girls. So this Y comes from this X.
Do y'all need to hear that again? Y'all want to hear that again? Do you want to hear that again? Do you need to hear that again? I mean, I'll play it again. Yeah, play it again.
Well, you might be saying, well, damn, if it's got fewer genes missing, then why? I don't understand why he's so strong, why he is so much stronger than she is. Well, let's understand why. The woman has 2 XX chromosomes, 2 of them. She's got this X chromosome, and she's got 1,400 genes in this X chromosome. This is what's representative of a feminine being. Meanwhile, he's got an XY chromosome. This one has 1,400 genes, and then this one has 100. It's missing 1,300 genes. So why is it that she has all these genes over here, but he only has 100 in this X? And by the way, let me make this clear. This Y chromosome here is derived from the X. It means it comes from. It means scientifically it's impossible to get an X from a Y. So when you keep hearing in the Bible, and forgive me, I'm not trying to dish your religion, but again, we've been told lies. It's scientifically impossible to get an X chromosome from this Y, but this Y came from this X. All boys were originally girls. So This Y comes from this X.
Now, I had to play it again because I really wanted y'all to hear that. Now, that being said, beloveds, let's see. Let's listen to another video dealing with the black woman's mitochondria, shall we?
So they have the ability to manipulate the weather because their genetic format has Oregon energy. Oregon energy is able to summon clouds and make it rain. Women are able to do that if they're in alignment. When you get into the Hermetic laws, they say don't. Cup of Hermes is your sexual fluid, which is your life force, your prana. Your prana is how you raise up that energy and use it as a positive electrical mechanism, becomes an electrical conduit to where you're able to harmonize with the cosmos and manipulate the atmosphere. Once all black women on the planet heal by way of trauma, sexual healing, and things of that nature, that's when they're going to reverse the polarity of everything in.
Let's play it again. Let's play it again. See,
one thing you got to understand, once all black women on the planet heal because they have the mitochondrial DNA and they have the first organism on the planet, which is the prokaryotic cell, they have the ability to manipulate the weather because their genetic format has Oregon energy. Oregon energy is able to summon clouds and make it rain. Women are able to do that if they're in alignment. When you get into the Hermetic laws, they say don't overspill your cup of Hermes. That cup of Hermes is your sexual fluid, which is your life force, your prana. Your prana is how you raise up that energy and use it as a mechanism, becomes an electrical conduit to where you're able to harmonize with the cosmos and manipulate the atmosphere. Once all black women on the planet heal by way of trauma, sexual healing, and things of that nature, that's when they're going to reverse the polarity of everything in this Metatronic overlay.
Now, you ask yourself, what on earth is prana? Is connected to the Kundalini, the serpent fire, the serpentine energy, the Kundalini energy. We spoke on that last night, right? We have a reptilian. So you say, like, nigga, what the hell are you talking about? What, I thought reptilians were evil because what I've been hearing about all of this, you know, the Chitauri, these shape-shifting beings, and all of this. How is this possible? You have to look into the story of Tiamat. You have to look into the story of Tiamat. Also, Tiamat dealing with the Anunnaki, the Titans, and all of this stuff. You got to go into all this, the whole stories of the dragons, and also what I played yesterday, The Africans in Asia by Dr. Eugene Adams, where the people were called the Nagas, N-A-G-A-S. They were called the serpent people. So there were Africans in Asia. Yes, they were. Guess what they're called today? They're called Moreno, Moors, so-called Black Americans, and you know, you can even say Africans, the Caribbean, people of the Caribbean. Just to name a few. The brothers and sisters in South America, the Arawak people, the Washita, the Yamasi. Just to name a few tribes that have the original Asiatic blood of the Nagas. And then you ask, so well, who was the god of the Nagas? The name of that god was named Sambo, and it was a dragon god. So you ask yourself, well, hold up, what you mean a dragon? What you mean? That dragon god was the primordial mother. You call her Tiamat. So what are you trying to say? Where are you going at with this? Well, what I'm saying to you is that you have a divine connection to Tiamat. How is that so? Because Tiamat go by another name, multiple names. Really? Oh, yeah. Gaia, I'll spell the other name because I can't pronounce it right all the way. ERIDU. What? Yeah. See, all of this coincides with everything that's happening now. Once the melanated woman, like the brothers say, finally heals herself, do you know what that means? But that is an ongoing battle. Because even Bobby Hemmett said that she has the chaos energy. They said that. Bobby said that. They even have the chaos energy. We have to know how to what? How to control it, or can they control it, how to tame it, or try to. Give me a minute, y'all. I'll be right back. I gotta get something. Give me a second. Because we are not over with this yet. I had to take care of something. I'm about to turn myself back on. So yesterday we talked about the Kundalini and everything. I mean, we had a great old stream. I went over. I ain't gonna remember it, so you might have to watch it. I ain't gonna lie to you. It was like 2 hours long. I don't remember everything I said. It was a whole lot. But I do remember talking about my yacht. I did talk about the heart, and I kept on telling y'all about the importance of the heart chakra, going to the next level. The heart chakra. But in order to elevate to the highest levels of consciousness, you got to master that lower chakra, which is the root. And a lot of us, know it or not, haven't mastered that, and it causes us to become possessed.
One thing you gotta understand, once all black women on the planet,
and that can cause somebody to be possessed, know it or not, because that lower stream of energy can possess the whole body if you haven't mastered that self, master that part of the self. Because if you don't master that part of the self, you screwed up. Then you're gonna be in a lustful nature, which is your lower self. Then you're gonna become what they call what? A incubus or a succubus. Because all you want to do is want to be what? Sleep around and collect all these different energies. I mean, it's really that serious. But anyway, since we're talking about the feminine energy, I promised Brother Pisces the King I was going to play that video if he watching about that sister going off on them people that's calling themselves the chosen ones. I promised him I was going to do it. I don't know if he's watching. I promise you, if you watching, bro, if you are watching, I would like to I would feel like you let me know so I can go ahead and play your favorite video so far this year. Because you love that video. You love how she was going off. But there's other things going on I'm about to go ahead and show you pertaining to the mitochondria. Give me a second. I'm looking for the videos right now. We're going to talk about the mitochondria. Then we're going to start really just talking about all seriousness about whatever. Okay? because I really want y'all to understand what time it is. Okay? I played this video with this sister talking about the 3 sixes and how they add up to 9 ether and all of that. I played that yesterday. Also, I played Dr. Mumbi yesterday talking about what's going on over there in Kenya. And that the people in Kenya are going through transformations. They're actually getting their 5D powers. And this cosmic energy that's coming, know it or not, is divine feminine energy. It's causing the awakening that's finally happening across the globe. And a lot of melanated people are going to start waking up even more with these gifts. Okay? Let's go into, yesterday I went over the Kundalini. Let's go over that again. Because I really wanted it to sink in everybody's mind about the Kundalini energy. And also what is an avatar. Okay? We're going to get into all of that. And I'm going to show a picture of someone that everybody think is Yeshua. I'm going to show that too. But right now, I'm trying to find the information when I was... Oh, here it go. The Kundalini. You ready to see this? Now, this is the Wikipedia version. Look at it. You see? What does it say about the Kundalini? It's a form of divine feminine Shakti. Look at that. Located in the base of the spine. Located in the base of the spine, y'all. Y'all see that? So, the Kundalini is actually is connected to what? The Mandra. That's what it's connected to. And look at that. Coiled snake. Serpentine energy. Now, there's also pictures of certain parts of that serpentine energy. Look at it. Look at this. You see that? And it brings cosmic downloads. And it also helps out with opens up the third eye. That's a part of the spiritual awakening, which is the divine feminine energy. But yet, you know, a lot of people that be on, a lot of people that don't want to give credit where credit is due when it comes down to the divine feminine energy. Meanwhile, this is also what's happening across the globe. Now, this is also connected to the divine feminine energy too. What I'm about to play. For fair use, like I said, everything I show on here for fair use. Educational purposes, and entertainment purposes only.
Ringing in the ear, to nausea, to insomnia. I mean, some people have been experiencing weird or peculiar dreams. I know that the energy has intensely increased on the planet the last few days. There recently was an X-class solar flare as well as a Schumann resonance spike. The solar activity is only predicted to increase more in the upcoming days. This is because a massive hole just tore open in the sun, and it's been firing solar wind straight at the Earth. Soon we're going to be seeing the aurora borealis all over the planet, this green cosmic Ethereal energy. And what they're going to be doing is they're going to be telling us to stay indoors, because when your melanocytes absorb this cosmic energy, it actually changes you substantially on a cosmic level. One of the lies they're going to tell us is that this green cosmic Ethereum energy is an extraterrestrial attack. They're going to do that to try to keep us away from it because they know the benefits that it will have on our melanin, all right? When your melanocytes absorb all this cosmic ionizing radiation through the melanogenesis process, it's going to activate the so-called junk or dormant DNA. This is how it's going to look all over the planet soon. How you take care of your body determines your ability to transmute these ionizing particles. This is why it's important that you detox and cleanse yourself. The sun is going to activate our 12-strand genetic sequence. This is why it's important that you refrain from all of the processed food and you begin to consume light photons, that you're sun gazing, that you're grounding, that you're fasting, that you're utilizing things like sound healing, that you're decalcifying as well as activating the pineal gland. All of this is essential for cosmic light co-integration. The heavy metals and the parasites are placed here purposely to prevent Kundalini activation, all right? The parasites keep Kundalini energy stored at the base of the spine in the root chakra. This is the purpose of the parasites. The 3 ingredients that not only kill parasites but also eradicate their eggs is sweet wormwood, black walnut, and whole cloves. It actually eliminates all types of protozoa to helminths, ectoparasites, pinworms, as well as tapeworms. I do have the parasite.
So that is the brother Holistic Remedies 9. You heard him talk about the Kundalini. I'm telling y'all, shit about to hit the fan. Here's the thing. I said last night about what's going to happen, but during the day, you can go out during the day. Get that energy, goddammit. Get that motherfucking energy. Get that damn energy. And go ahead and start doing what you gotta do. Because it's about to be that time, fam. It's about to be. Because there's about to be some stuff that's we about to get things lit around this joint. Y'all about to get y'all powers back. You're about to get y'all powers straight back. Because that Kundalini is going to open up everything that you need to see. Let's talk about Tiamat, shall we?
This is a dragon planet. I made you aware of that. All over, you're going to start seeing more of these so-called dormant volcanoes being activated. This is primarily because Earth's chakras or energy cortexes have new energy circulating through them. The planet's waking. What you're currently witnessing, cosmic family, is the inception of the rise of the matriarch. This patriarchal system is falling fast. And right now, the ley lines are being activated all over the planet. All right. This is why so-called dormant volcanoes are now becoming active. Now, what's very interesting is just like these physical avatars have 7 energy cortexes or chakras. Now, some allege that each of the Earth's chakras are actually connected to a special dragon. For example, the root chakra in these physical avatars is located at the base of the spine. However, the root chakra of the planet is located at Mount Shasta in California, and it's connected to a male dragon. Now, the sacral chakra is located right below the navel. However, the sacral chakra of the planet is located at Lake Titicaca between Peru and Bolivia, and the ley lines are actually connected with the female and male dragon. The solar plexus chakra is located at the base of the rib cage in the center of the abdomen. However, the solar plexus chakra of the planet is located in the northern part of Australia, and the ley line is connected to a female dragon. The heart chakra of the body is located in the center of the chest. However, the heart chakra of the planet is located in Glastonbury, England, and the ley lines is connected to a female dragon, and it flows from Uluru to Stonehenge. Now, the throat chakra governs communication, and it's located physically at the base of the throat. However, the throat chakra of the planet is located at the Great Pyramid of Giza and Mount Sinai and Mount Olives. Now, the third eye chakra is associated with intuition, and it's located in the middle of the forehead. Now, this is where it gets very interesting. Some say the Earth's third eye chakra is unknown, and it changes with the constellations every 1,000 years or so. And others say it's located in Shaftesbury, UK. Now, the crown chakra is associated with accessing higher states of consciousness, and it's located at the very top of the head. However, the crown chakra of the planet is located in Mount Kailash in Tibet, and the ley lines are connected to a female dragon. All over the planet, gods and goddesses, these ancient primordial dragon ley lines are being reactivated. This is why it's time to get ourselves right, and it's time to actually center ourselves and focus on ascension. When these ley lines activate, one of the side effects is climatic alterations, like tornadoes, hurricanes, tsunamis. Soon you're going to witness the rise of the Great Mother and its patriarchal system completely flipped upside down and dumped on his head. Right now is the time to cleanse yourself and avoid things like processed foods as well as genetically modified organisms that are designed to purposely lower your frequency. Their objective is to block these energy pathways or chakra centers to ensure that remembrance isn't triggered. They attack us with things like toxic metals as well as parasitic organisms. Everyone should be utilizing a parasite cleanse. I made you aware that wormwood...
Now, that being said, yes, Smurf, you're gonna have to stay away from that, bruh. Gotta stay away from that, bruh. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go back to see if I can find that one video with the sister talking about us, who we really like, about us and actually being females in the beginning when we was in the womb of our mother. I'm trying to find that video because I really want everybody to hear this again. I want you to hear this again. Okay? So now you're about to find out who was really here first. I'm playing stuff over and over again to have you see for yourself. If there's any commercials come up, don't worry about it. I'll skip that bad boy because I see it's about to come up probably. Make sure to come on, baby. Let's see. Right.
Would you might be saying, what if this guy, you and genes missing them? What? I don't understand why he's so strong, why he is so much stronger than she is. Well, let's understand why. The woman has two XX chromosomes, 1,400 genes in this X chromosome, and she's got 1,400 genes in this X chromosome. This is what's representative of a feminine being. Meanwhile, he's got an XY chromosome. This one has 1,400 genes, and then this one has 100. It's missing 1,300 genes. So why is it that she has all these genes over here, but he only has 100 in this X? And by the way, let me make this clear. This Y chromosome here is derived from the X. It means it comes from. It means scientifically it's impossible to get an X from a Y. So when you keep hearing in the Bible, and forgive me, I'm not trying to dish your religion, but again, we've been told lies. It's scientifically impossible to get an X chromosome from this Y, but this Y came from this X. All boys were originally girls. All boys were originally girls. So this Y comes from this X.
Bing. Now, a lot of this information that I've been showing y'all came from me studying and learning from the Nubians that were actually taught by Dr. Malachi York. And I've been around Nubians for a long time, and also I actually became one years ago. So I've been studying these teachings for a very long time. Thousands to be exact, if not the mid-2000s or close to the beginning. And I hung out with a lot of people that was very, very astute with all this information. And all I was just a regular student just listening and being humble. And then I received my DNA explosion at the age of 18. So, well, actually before that, when I was a child to be exact. And I didn't know what the heck was going on. So next thing I know, I remember when I was a child, I would sit in the back room in my grandparents' house. And I would hear a female tell me, I'm here always around. I'm always around you. Didn't know who she was. So, when I found out who she was later, it shocked the heck out of me. Now, I'm trying to see if I can find something else. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go back to what the sister said. I'm gonna go back to that one. What I'm about to do. And there's no attack on the ones that say they're the chosen ones, but I really need y'all to understand, you can't play with this. You can't play with this whole chosen one thing. Okay? I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna wait till the video finished. And I really want those that keep on saying they're the chosen ones, I really need y'all to chill out. Because I done played a couple videos that dealt with the I done played them videos, and then at the same time, I have showed the same video with that particular mother talking about the X chromosome. Then I showed you the Kundalini, and it says, do I need to show that again? Because I'll show the whole thing dealing with the Kundalini again. Because I think everybody did see that. Screw that. I'm about to show it. Where is that? I really want you to see this again. What does this say about the Kundalini? Read that carefully. Does it say divine masculine? Does it say divine masculine? Divine feminine. Divine feminine. Not masculine. Let me hit that and see what it says about this. It might have something longer. I don't know. I hope I ain't hit the wrong one. Look at that. Look at the diagram. Oh, come on. You better stop playing with me. I don't need to pay nothing right now. You better go ahead. I'm not supporting y'all. This is a teaching moment. Look at that. Look at that. The Kundalini chakras. Look at that. Look at that. Read it carefully. And I normally don't read Wikipedia like that. Read all of that. It's no new age thought, it's ancient thought. This has been taught eons. At one point in time, from what my godfather told me, my godfather said that us ancient ones, we used to be able to levitate. He said we used to be able to levitate and everything, and we used to use telekinesis and telepathy because we had all those chakras activated. There's things going on right now that I really want y'all to understand. Like, I'm trying to mute this daggone thing. There's things going on right now as we now speak that is taking place on this planet. There was a video that I'm gonna do next time to let you know what's really popping off on why Trump got the people walking and everything. But I'm gonna show you this thing about the dragon again. Another video. Give me a second.
This is the dragon puppy. Alright? The Titans are re-emerging. What y'all think this is? I made you aware that planet Tiamat is a dragon planet. Currently, the dragons are reawakening. All right, the Titans are reemerging. This is because the sun is triggering energetic codes on the ley lines, which is activating remembrance. As these ley lines activate, the dragons begin to raise from their slumber. There's various different types of dragons as well. There's earth dragons, there's water dragons, there's fire dragons, there's ether dragons, there's wind dragons, there's dragons that manipulate time. There's dragons that also balance the scales between chaos and order. Believe it or not, a lot of you are actually tied to these dragon bloodline lineages. A lot of us are the lost sons and daughters of the primordial chaos dragon goddess Tiamat. You might not believe it, but dragons are some of the most ancient primordial beings in the cosmos. And these beings actually do exist. They exist in a physical form, and you also can access them through higher dimensional realms of consciousness. I notice on multiple I utilize the blue lotus flower, it tends to make me have these peculiar dreams about dragons.
Now that's one video. When he talking about the dragons. There was also a group called the Dragon Moors. Know it or not. And I remember doing when I was Isaiah spoke on the dragon. No, it wasn't him. It was the guy named Real Nagas. He spoke on the Dragon Moors. So I had to correct myself. It was a brother named Real Nagas that talked about the Dragon Moors. And that says a lot. I'm trying to see if I can find the video dealing with the dragons again. Understand how serious this is with the dragon. I want y'all to really understand how they've been lying to us the whole time. And these dragons are connected to the 12 DNA strand, to the 12 sun stargates on the planet. And this don't make any sense because, and I'm gonna show y'all the same video with Dr. Mumbi confirming what's going over there in Kenya. These are the energies that the brother Holistic Remedies was talking about.
This article yesterday that was making the rounds that confirms what I've been telling you for at least a year, and it basically says that Kenya is evolving into a fifth dimensional state aided by cosmic energies. I've been telling you, family, I've been telling you, and it's so exciting to now see it manifest materially in an article. And so, the article says, most Kenyans are embodying a 5D state of being every day. Signs of this include telepathy, compassion, and expanded inner vision. They go on to say that the 5D awakening will inevitably overturn the global status quo. It makes a powerful case for primordial consciousness and the human body as the supreme vehicle of evolution. And you know what? They've been talking about how we are evolving. And if you are a follower of like the Earth's vibration and all this stuff, they've been talking about how Earth has been hit by there's something called the Schumann resonance, which measures the vibration of Mama Earth. And for the last year, it's been hit by such intense vibrations, family. Before this Schumann resonance always used to be at like 7. For the last year, most days it's over 100. And if you're in Kenya, you feel that vibration. And it started when we were unlocked from the Babylon system and from the Matrix last year during the Gen Z revolution that broke into parliament and took down the major altar that had been controlling us. And with that came down all kinds of altars, family. All kinds of Muzungu altars fell. And we also saw like the major altar that had been keeping us in this crazy mental lower vibrational loop of tribalism also fell. And that's why you're seeing for the last year there's been such a disconnect between Kenyans and these so-called politicians, and they keep trying to
mute that. Now you notice she said tribalism. We have some tribalism stuff going on over here. FBA FBA, BLM, all of this stuff going on, even down to the whole Israelite thing. That's all tribalism. That's 3D. Now, all of that is 3D and it's keeping you from elevating, along with the cell phone towers that are 5G that are also now turning into 6G and then eventually 7G. And all of this, so us over here cannot elevate to that higher elevation of consciousness. Also with the foods, even down to the waters that we drink. Yes, the waters that we drink. There was something I saw several years ago, way back, where they talked about how the waters like and I forgot the other one, but they were all ranked the rank D. Only one that ranked B was the Nestle Pure Life water. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this other video with the sister talking about the chosen ones right now.
Us because we came here to heal the trauma and the generational curses, the bloodlines that didn't nobody else want to do. They're like, oh, we can't go through all that trauma. We can't sign up for that soul contract. We can't be a chosen one. Okay, I can't go through all that and still remain mentally sane. I can't go through all that and still operate out of love. I can't go through all that and still become my highest version. I can't. Life, I'm not going to choose to go through this much in this incarnation because I'm not strong enough to do it. Because and we all know the toughest soldiers get put through the worst battles, right? So anybody walking around, oh, I'm chosen, nigga, you ain't been through shit. Like, how are you chosen and you ain't been through shit? You from out the way. You not from the trenches. You haven't really been through shit. You ain't have to figure out where the fuck your next meal was gonna come out as a minor when you can't even get a job, nigga. You ain't have to go through none of that shit. You ain't never have to starve. And that's why I said, even when making this whole system collapse, oh, I'm gonna have to go without. Well, the true chosen one's been going without our whole life. So, nigga, we ready. This ain't shit, nigga. We been going through shit. This ain't nothing. We ready to go. Pressure, we understand that. That's why I said a lot of y'all fucking fake, running around, oh, I'm chosen, and ain't been through shit. Fuck out of here. The true chosen ones, we've been through hell and we're back. And we're gonna rise. The deeper we go down, the higher we rise up. Right? So understand that we chose all of this. We knew we were strong enough to overcome. We knew we were strong enough to realize ain't nobody else want to heal. So
hold up, whoa, wait, rewind, hold up. I'm gonna play that over again. Let me read this shit, what you just there put up. Hold up. Rewind this shit. Hold up. Here's another made-up organization, Foundational Indigenous Copper-Colored Americans, founded by 130. What the The fuck? Oh, wait. The fuck? Wait. I know I'm not. I know I didn't see what I see in the chat. That name. Hold up. Woo. I had to that Ric Flair came out. Woo. Hold up. What the hell? Look, we just now said that tribalism shit. Y'all remember, that sound like they trying to copy off the sister, the original copper-colored Empress Holberg. Now, if she got that copy written, she can really come back and say something about that shit. This is that tribalism. This is that third dimensional shit that I'm talking about. This is why they say a lot of us are not going to make it. Right there. Look, and you notice when we went live, now all of a sudden he go live, right? Because he doing what an agent do. He don't want this information to come out to the main people. So he's going to go ahead and say some dumb shit. Like he doing right now. He don't want none of them people to learn about the Kundalini. He's still serving a male deity. And we over here literally showed who Tiamat is, and also the X chromosome, and thanks to you, brother, Pisces the King, that sister put us females in the womb. We're having scientific data and information, and also truth over here. They over there talking about man, like tribalism BS over there. Look, listen, 3D, y'all. I need you to really follow me. You went to school to learn about 3D, and they're called nouns. You ready? People, places, and things. That's your 3D. That is your 3D. Don't believe me? Look it up. Right. Foundation. What the Pisces the King, like, yeah, yo, you can't make this shit up, y'all. You cannot make this shit up. This is the shit that we talking about. This is how you know only the collective are gonna make it, the real ones. And I had to play your video again. You mean to play that video again? Because I mean, this is one of your favorite videos, bro. I'll play it again with that system. This is how you're gonna start realizing the real from the fake. I'm letting y'all know right now.
Tired of this chosen shit just being thrown around like it's a motherfucking, like, no, the true chosen one's life have been hell, right? The true chosen ones have went through so much, and not only did they go through, but the difference between us and everybody else, we overcame, right? We go to the underworld and come back like it's not shit. There's nothing that we can't overcome. We are higher beings. We are one with source, right? So if the earth is hurting, if the whole frequency of the planet is fucked up, we're going to be fucked up. So why would we think we would be an exemption to getting placed in their jails? The real chosen one's been in jail. If you were chosen one, you at least been in jail one time. You don't have money. You didn't grow up with both parents. You had a lot of struggles, a lot of strifes. You've been through a lot of shit. Nigga, I was in the system. Nigga, I was on the streets, sleeping out of cars. Okay, trying to figure out how I was going to make it. As a child, 12 years old, imagine that, right? Trying to figure out where my next meal was going to come from and refusing to sell my body. Refusing to sell out. I struggled, right? The true chosen ones, we struggle. Everyone is against us because we came here to heal the trauma and the generational curses, the bloodlines that didn't nobody else want to do. They're like, oh, we can't go through all that trauma. We can't sign up for that soul contract. We can't be a chosen one. Okay, I can't go through all that and still remain mentally sane. I can't go through all that and still operate out of love. I can't go through all that and still become my highest version. I can't do it. So I'm gonna go ahead and choose this easier life. I'm not gonna choose to go through this much in this incarnation because I'm not strong enough to do it. Because and we all know the toughest soldiers get put through the worst battles. Right? So anybody walking around, oh, I'm chosen. Nigga, you ain't been through shit. Like, how are you chosen and you ain't been through shit? You from out the way. You not from the trenches. You haven't really been through shit. You ain't have to figure out where the fuck your next meal was gonna come out as a minor when you can't even get a job, nigga. You ain't have to go through none of that shit. You ain't never have to starve. And that's why I said, even when making this whole system collapse, oh, I'm gonna have to go without. Well, the true chosen one's been going without our whole life. So, nigga, we ready. This ain't shit, nigga. We been going through shit. This ain't nothing. We ready to go without. We ready to become a warriors because diamonds build under pressure and we understand that. That's why I said a lot of y'all fucking fake running around, oh, I'm chosen and ain't been through shit. Fuck out of here. The true chosen ones, we've been through hell and we're back. And we're gonna rise. The deeper we go down, the higher we rise up. Right? So understand that we chose all of this. We knew we were strong enough to overcome. We knew we were strong enough to heal the bloodlines ain't nobody else want to heal. So
yeah. Now, let's see. Foundational indigenous sovereign Moric phobic Americans. What the hell? Man, you can't make none of this shit up that they doing over there. That's how you know they sleep over there. They're over there worrying about people, places, and things. When what they need to be focusing on right now, I'm looking for that one video right now that talk about the matter of fact. I'm about to just go ahead and look for it and bring it up right now. Fuck that. This is what we about to do. This is how you know. This is how you know who's actually going to be ready and who's not going to be ready. And I know that my internet might be acting up. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna play that. Exactly. A lot of them not going to make it, fam, and we know that. We've been knowing that, and it's sad. Because they are really caught up in the matrix. And they don't realize it. That's why we already knew that DC was a daggone agent. We knew that. Because ain't no way you talking all of this and gibber and jack and all this other shit, but not saying anything. I'm gonna show you the thing about the dragons again. Remember what the brother said about the dragons. And I really want y'all to understand what the dragons are representing and what they symbolizing and what they really connected to, because it's all coinciding back to the Kundalini too.
First, dragons are eternal beings born from source, keepers of elemental fire, water, crystal, and solar plasma. Their original name was Draconar, the starborn flame singers. Second, before the fall of
No, I'm telling the truth.
to reconnect with those who carry the amethyst, emerald, and this is not mythology, this is reunion. If you feel the call, speak the tone. Eshkara, the Draconar. Reveal to me the flame dragon of my lineage. They do not serve ego, they serve source. Return to reverence, return to the flame. The dragons are waiting.
Calling you dragon. Let's go.
As Dr. Sam B. Lee, I'm gonna play that one more time, because I really want everybody to understand how
You've been
serious
lied
it
to.
is.
Dragons are not fantasy, they are real. First, dragons are eternal beings born from source, keepers of elemental fire, water, crystal, and solar plasma. Their original name was Draconar, the starborn flame singers. Second, before the fall of Atlantis, dragons wove Earth's ley lines, built stargates, and taught ancient humans how to breathe plasma and speak in flame tones. Third, the true dragons are returning now. The amethyst, emerald, and crystal lineages. This is not mythology, this is reunion. If you feel the call, speak the tone. Eshkara, the Draconar, and say, reveal to me the flame dragon of my lineage. They do not serve ego, they serve source. Return to reverence, return to the flame. The dragons are waiting.
Call it dragon. Let's
Bingo.
go.
Now, that being said, that dragon energy is connected to the Kundalini energy. The Kundalini energy is connected to all 12 stargates, which is also connected to all 12 DNA strands. Which means all of us are directly connected to all 12 stargates on the planet. And we are also connected to those dragons, which also, by a new name, which I can't say is new, it's actually on a game, I'm going to tell you the truth. DNA, the Dragonborn DNA, which means that you're also multidimensional. Like I said, I was going to do another live stream today, which I am. I gotta see what time it is. My phone it's about to act up again. So, cause I gotta go get the kids now. So here it go. Everything is going through a certain change, and we're going through a whole different vibration, a whole different energy. I'm on my way to get my kids right now, so I'm gonna have to walk and talk a little bit before this live is over, because I'm doing another live later on. If I don't do it later on, I'm most definitely doing it tomorrow when I take the kids to school. Let's see. But yeah, the whole thing is, we can't even get caught up with what they doing, because it's all about you now. It's all about what you do, because everybody's not going to make it. You know what I'm saying? And if you got agents like that that's working hard overtime, then you know a lot of them that's over there got to be awakened ones and don't even know, because they're not being guided. But you know, who are we to say anything, right? We can't be judgmental. We just gotta let them go ahead and be where they at. Because these people are lost. They're gone. They're totally gone. And that's why it's important to focus on what you have to do to build up yourself on your journey. And that's what it is. In order for us to do what we gotta do, we gotta focus on ourselves. Because I guarantee you, all the people that's not listening, when the DNA codes, which are actually happening, starts arriving, everybody's not going to be able to feel them. You're not going to be able to feel those energies. Trust and believe. So my thing is to everybody, I'm going to do another live. So it's your boy Nigga Dezo. I'm going to go ahead and get my kids from school. Now I talk. I'm doing another live later on. I might use, call it, StreamYard for us. So love, peace, light, dark, and supreme balance, which is the yin and yang, which is the divine masculine and the divine feminine, to bring forth the straight and narrow. It's your boy Neg. I'm out of here. I'll talk to you later. Peace.